Hi, I'm Nick Drossos.
And I'm Helen Stranzel.
Today we're going to be looking at defense against a sucker punch. Now, I was watching a video where the attacker was talking to the woman. He's doing this and he's moving around her. And she's like, basically like...
She let him?
She let him get this close. At one point he goes, boom, knocks her out, picks her up, throws her in the car.
It happened. It can happen.
It could happen, right? Your attacker could choke you, punch you, grab you, pull you. Again, we're looking at awareness. One is, how did the attacker get as close as this to you? Mm-hmm. At what point did you fail to be aware of his hands, his movements? Where is he moving? Where is he looking at? Is he looking around? Is he shifting his weight? Are his hands in his pocket? You got to be able to study all that in seconds. So as I'm talking to my attacker, I'm not focusing on the eyes and what he's saying. I am, because I got to listen and communicate, because I want to keep that communication. As I'm keeping it, I'm actually studying at his hands, his movements. Is there somebody around him? Is somebody trying to get from behind me? So it's not just you and your attacker, it's you and your environment as well. So Helen, let's say you're faced with your attacker.
Yep.
And I'm, walking and I'm doing this. I'm like,
right there, I would stop you and say, that to me is so suspicious. I would immediately either strike you, because I know there's no reason for you to do that unless you were strategically trying to get the upper hand towards me. So at that point, strike, or I would just take off right away. I don't care what you have to say.
So there's certain things, right? So let's say Helen now stand still, like I'm talking to you and I start doing this. And I'm getting close.
Yeah.
Again, all these are signs that your attacker is potentially getting ready to do something. So if I'm back here and I'm talking to you, right, and this distance, do you feel threatened right now?
No, at that distance, no, but it depends. Where did you start talking to me? Because I noticed you here, and I would have noticed you prior to you getting there. So right now, I am on totally high alert. And you can kick me, you can throw something in my face, even though it's just like nothing at all, or your keys or whatever, and then you could catch me off guard and do whatever. So right here, yes, I am threatened by you, but I know I'm still at a little bit more of an advantage.
Now I start moving here?
Nope.
Right there. So, when people, when women ask me, Nick, how do I know when to strike? How do I know when I'm being followed? What should I do? At this point here, there's enough distance. You should still be completely aware. But if I start moving in here close, you have to start moving. You can't just stay still.
What you say, your tone of voice, and I don't care if you tell, oh, you're so beautiful, you're the most beautiful, or do you want to be friends or something? No, I don't.
And you got to stop it right there.
Yeah. And I've even said, look, I'm going this way. If you follow me, I want you to understand that I will take that as some kind of threat to me. So you will understand that I am under high alert, and I will do. And I start doing that as I walk away, so they have to process that information, and they know I'm ready. I'm ready.
And if you've told the person stay back, just right there, don't move any closer, and I start moving closer. You don't need more evidence than that, that something's about to happen, right? That you might need to strike, you might need to go preemptive, that this person has some intent to do harm to you. A lot of times women ask me, well, Nick, what if the guy's just a nice guy and he wants to talk to me? What if I offend him? Your security and safety comes first.
If he's a nice guy, he would respect that.
Absolutely. So if I approached Helen and you're like,
no, don't come any closer.
And I start talking like, oh, I'm really sorry. Like, I mean, I'm lost or whatever it is. But again, it doesn't matter what I see. Her awareness is still going to be up.
Yeah.
Right? So if I start, so now let's just change the scenario.
Okay.
I want to get close to Helen because I want to sucker punch her, right? I want to knock her out. So if I start doing this.
I could start to run, or
absolutely.
If I don't have an area to run.
Let's say right now we're in close quarter, there's a staircase over here, you can't go upstairs, I kind of cornered you and I'm doing this.
Right. Then from here, my hands are coming up and I'm going to be striking. Right away, I strike. I don't care what you have to say.
As soon as the attacker gets close, after you've either warned him or you've created distance, and he's basically said that I don't care about your boundaries, especially if you said stay there. No means no. It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
And I decide to take that and step in, then you have to go preemptive and strike.
Yeah.
Now, the idea is to always keep your hands up somehow, that if I was to go around, jam it here, jam it there. If I went with both hands, just open it up. And again, once...
And keep your head tucked in. I don't need to look at him as I'm doing this. I'm tucking my head in to protect me from him, but I'm also doing it out of strategy to strike him.
So if I did this, she'd step in, and from there, Helen?
I could go for your throat. I don't even have to look. My eyes are closed. Throat, chin, I striking to the jawline. I could go for the eyes. I just keep striking. My eyes are closed, and I'm just using that tactile sense.
Now you might tell me, like, Nick, how much is this doing? You're always flinching and moving. But if Helen was to take her nails and rip them into your face, I can guarantee you'd be, the only thing you're thinking of is like, get away. And we always compare it to like having, that wild cat that just, goes completely ballistic in the face, and that's what you want to do. You don't want to go force against force. You're not going to outmuscle him. Maybe you are if you're Helen.
Yeah.
And you're not going to get into a sparring match, so you want to use his energy that if he pulls, like I said, and I do this, he's striking. If I'm doing this, boom, I'm going into the strike. But in this lesson, the most important thing we want you to learn is to keep the awareness up, cover your angles. Don't let the person come over here or behind your back. Once he's here, he's open to punch you, headlock you, hit you here. Just by taking one step, you just shifted automatically his angles. So anywhere I move, Helen's moving here. So if I wanted to sucker punch her right now, it would be much harder because of her movement, and it would force me to be more telegraphic, which means she would have more opportunity to block it or counter or strike. Anything else you want to add, Helen?
Trust in your instincts. And if you're wrong and it was a really nice guy, who cares? Who cares? The bottom line is you want to stay safe, be safe, and get home.
So I hope you enjoyed the lesson. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Bye.